to save the state
Mm-hmm.
of files that you have open. So like let's say you open up Notepad, it remembers the files you had opened, unsaved, like if you had unsaved changes.
Mm-hmm. Here, it's
Yep, I got you.
All
I
right.
got you cropped already.
If I can
So
figure out how to get back to the. Every time I click on the screen, I can never figure out how to get back to where the other thing, the other, like when you use the share screen utility for this.
oh, just click on a channel name.
Okay, that worked. All right, announcements. I'm gonna go ahead and just hit enter in that one.
Let's see.
All right, I'm gonna pop up and make my drink real quick.
Yeah, how about make your drink, and when you get back, I'll hit the button.
Okay. right, I'm back and good to go.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Probably should have backed out and made sure this controller was going to work earlier. Yep. Okay, we're good.
All right, I just hit the button. Got our timer, we got our tracker.
Here we go. Codes match.
Yep, we look good.
All right, let me block out this. As see, we're live. Let me block out this chat. Right, chow. So I can see both. I'm sure we'll have Enigma around here in a little bit. Oh, what? So I already popped the link. So I just need there. I need Z Helper up, and we are good to go. Let's get this party started. Rock and or roll.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Thursday Night Let's Racing Time. We're here for a one-on-one, a mano-a-mano face-off match. Zelda randomizer. They who find all the pieces of the Triforce, shoot the baddie with the silver arrow, and rescue whoever needs rescuing. That's the name of the game. I'm your host, Kefka Floyd. This stream is brought to you, as always, by the delishingly refreshest taste of Worcester's Own Polar Seltzer. We've got a classic S tier tonight, Cranberry Lime. One of the best. Yeah, I haven't had a Cranberry Lime in a while because I've been getting my winter flavors, but since winter flavors are pretty much gone, I'm back to dipping into the regular flavor pile.
Mm-hmm.
And Cranberry Lime, you know, it's an unsung hero of flavors. You know, it's always there. It's always good. They'll never discontinue Cranberry Lime. Maybe it doesn't get the respect.
Well, I mean,
it
Cranberry
deserves,
Limeade's a classic combination.
You know, it's the Rodney Dangerfield. It gets no respect, I tell you. No respect, I tell you. Joining me on the right-hand side of the screen, he's the man that Molly Hatchet says shouldn't play this game too long. He is the whiskey man. He is Bob, the Elder.
Thank you, Dan. Let me get my hat on right here because I didn't have it. Praise Hail, praise Dale. I am indeed your favorite whiskey drinking Southern friend, Bob the Elder, the one with the charming accent. I have my unsweet tea here as my normal palate cleanser. I popped off to make a drink right before we went live, and this one, I don't think I've actually had this on camera here, but this is what I call a Bob's Old Fashioned. So this is my own take, my personal favorite take on the Old Fashioned, and it's 2 ounces of Old Granddad 114. It is a 1/4 ounce of Chinar, a 1/2 ounce of Aperol, a 1/2 ounce of honey syrup, a bar spoonful of a cherry liqueur called Cherry Hearing. Then, of course, you stir it and strain it and serve it over ice. And it is 2 dashes of Angostura regular bitters and 2 dashes of Angostura orange bitters. And then it's garnished with a maraschino cherry, particularly a maraschino, not maraschino. I've learned those are spelled the same way and are 2 different things. Maraschino is a bright red cherry from California. Maraschino is very dark red and tart from Italy. I about said Italian.
That's not confusing at all.
Not at all, but they are 2 entirely different things, maraschino and maraschino. But anyway, Slancha. Oh, it's so good. That's a lot of complex. It's sweet, but it's a lot of complex flavors. So anyway, Slancha. Oh, wait. If this is Face Off, which one of us is Nick Cage and which one of us is John Travolta?
I'm the Nick Cage.
I can handle
I'm the
John
host.
Travolta. I can handle John Travolta. All right, let's get this started.
Now I see we got Chitin in the chat. We've got Not a Girl Face in the chat.
Hey, Girlface. Hey, Enigma. Hey, Chitin.
That's why she's our favorite Canadian, because she's hanging out with us. Not like this other
Like scrunkly little
Rana
Canadian guy.
Derriere,
Yeah.
scrunkly guy who apparently has something to do with soup today. I don't know.
Pas de derrière, dude. It was pas de derrière. Pas de derrière. Pas de... Crap.
Whatever it is, we don't speak French.
Yeah.
That's unfortunately not my foreign language of choice.
Pas de façade du derrière.
I mean, look, if you have the ability to ask Not a Butt Face to make soup for you, I think you have to take advantage of that. So we do not begrudge him.
For the record, we're just making fun. So
we do not begrudge his soup making skills. All right, we've got our controllers ready. Get our start buttons ready. I'll count us down with 3, 2, 1, go, and we'll be off. Counting down in 3, 2, 1, go.
okay,
Oh,
that's
an
interesting.
interesting starting tile.
Yep. Stole that line from me. Thing is, I can't check it off because that's actually a check. So,
That is a check.
ooh, we have the any
that's
key.
That's an interesting starting item.
Yep, we have the Omni key.
That'll make dungeons a little breezier. Ah, Dark Nuts.
Oh, you went same screen. Yep. Whoa! Oh, trapped! Ah, dead. I got in a death spiral. I bet no, that would not
Gentlemen?
surprise me in the slightest that he makes incredible soup. Budface just seems to me like the kind of guy that has like those two, like he's kind of like me, those 2 or 3 things he makes just extraordinarily well.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
Irony notwithstanding. I'm gonna try that one more time and then we're gonna give up. That's a hateful little death ball of a screen. Ooh, made it. Oh, you did too. That's all right. Hence the war room.
For once, my Dark Nut dodging skills actually worked.
Yeah, for dungeon, it opens up a lot of dungeon exploration because you can very easily get key starved. Like, then immediately door repair charge. Lost all that gold I got. Freaking Octorok.
Oh, that's not that type of shop. It's this type of shop.
Yep.
It's a door shop.
We seem to have acquired a lot of doors. That's the thing that's not immediately useful, but... Oh, dead.
Oh.
Actually, I don't mind that death.
Dark Nut.
Dark Nut!
Dank Nuts.
Though the way it works, if we ever
Oh.
get the Omni key early, it always ends up there always ends up being 9 trillion keys in the seed.
90. So that door repair charge is 24.
Yep. Man, all the freaking Dark Nuts.
All the moblins.
Mm-hmm. I can handle the Moblins. It's the Dark Nuts that are the issue. I don't have enough to gamble. I would if I had 10. Now I'm debating whether... Oh, I made it. But I'm probably going to eat a death here again. That's interesting. If I find a dungeon, even without a weapon, I like to just poke my head in for a minute just to see if there's like something laying, because
You never know. There could just be a floor item or
Yep.
a Triforce that's just hanging out there. Well, the bomb shop is very generous.
I hadn't found it yet. Alright, I think that's got me stuck. Glad you came, Link.
don't normally do this.
A to death. Do we want to go to that room? Okay. No such luck. Such is life. Ah! That is the only downside to this screen. There we go. Judging by his reactions, I assume this is probably the bomb shop, but we shall find out. Of course, I have 1 rupee, so... Oh, that is a generous bomb shop. Me with my 1 rupee. I mean, routing in this one's different. Like, so for anybody watching, when we play Bomb 1%, there between me, Dan, and Raz, it's the routing has been optimized to the point that there's very little difference between the 3 of us. Like, we're all going to be doing just about the same thing. Raz takes a few gambles that me and Dan don't, but there's just only so much you can do with it. Bomb 1's fine level 1, 2, and 3. Hope one of them has a ladder. If not, get all the items from them and then keep hunting the ladder. Though I want to say we have had a ladderless C before, have we not? That we were actually able to beat in Bomb 1.
I do not remember.
I believe we have.
Watch out for Wizrobes. Sage
Shot.
advice.
Sage advice, yes. Indeed.
I have not seen any Wizrobes, which means that
They're in
probably
dungeons.
lurking in those dungeons
Yeah.
somewhere.
Places we don't want to go. Okay.
I'll take that.
Yep, I'll take that. Not
And
gonna.
that, and that, and some of that, and more of this.
A little bit of that. She. Oof. What? I can't hear you. That skirted death just barely, and by degrees.
Oh, that is a I don't know if that's a good little secret or a
Yeah, I have no idea. Little secret 17, mid secret's 25.
Oh shit. That's
Yeah.
Oh, the big secret is bad then.
Is it like 50?
60.
Ooh, this is gonna be a starve.
We're gonna be
scene.
rupee starved, and the good thing those bombs are cheap.
Yeah, I think between that and the any key, it threw us a bone right there. Waste of time. I mean, it would be funny to get an early red ring, but at least like blue ring shops are freaking everywhere. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Oh, lever at the bottom of the screen. Leave her out of it.
Leave her alone.
So do we know, is the sword, when we're talking about the sword, is it literally open face caves only, or does that include like the grave and other things you can push? Or like
I
Armos
believe
statues?
it's anything that is
Free and accessible?
freely accessible. I believe that's the rule. no.
Okay, drink shop. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Yeah, it looks like an enigma.
It's not a spoiler to say
It's a
I found
miserly.
the
It's a
wizards.
miserly seed, as it were.
Oh.
This probably is gonna. Yep. All right.
Definitely found some wiz robes.
Very unlikely to survive the screen, but oh, dodgy dodge, dodgy dodge, 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 dip, dive, duck, duck, and dodge. Losing time. Trackering. Oh, I know what one that is. Damn it, door repair charge. I should have just gone and bought bombs before I did anything else. Aha. Alright, now what? This is probably a waste of time. All things considered, I'm doing just fine.
Oh.
Ah! I died to an Octorok because I was turned. Game faced me the wrong direction. Disturbing thing is, I haven't seen a candle shop yet. Oh! Alright, lag. Definitely doing some dodging.
I'm doing this in a really dumb way, but it's working.
I don't even know what he did.
Oh my god. It's so dumb.
Is that like a VOD recording worthy one?
Maybe? I mean, I can't highlight anything right now because our fucking storage is full.
Yeah, Twitch just they're not the best. They're not the best business
I need
decisions.
to just rip off the band-aid and just switch us over to YouTube
Yeah.
entirely. But I oh my god.
Okay. I don't know if those are funny things or good things. If they're funny things that aren't necessarily good things, I'm okay with it. Oh my god.
That better not be important.
But in the end, it was. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Ugh! Okay, that's one.
Handy.
Dandy.
Like candy.
Randy.
And Mandy. With a Tandy.
So here's... Yeah, that's true. So the question is, do I spend time going back in here and trying to... So I found Wizrobes, but you're not going to like
Yep,
it.
they're out there.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely know I don't like it. You know what? I feel like I gotta try that again.
Ugh,
I didn't
freaking
see
bubbles.
Map. At least bombs are so cheap, I can at least that. I at least can afford bombs. And so far, enemies are,
I'll take those bombs.
funnily enough, you kill them with the bombs, and then they drop bombs.
Yeah, I'm not good at the 10th enemy. You do it with a bomb and you set it up right. I guess that's how it's supposed to work. I don't. That is one skill set I don't have is using bombs against regular enemies. That's the difference between, like, say, a Z1R speedrunner.
Sure. Yeah, I'm not good at that either, but it's just like sometimes you get like lucky.
Well, I watched. I guess Lack Attack did a. It was an anniversary of like the first ever 10 years ago, first ever Z1R race he did, and it was him and a bunch of other people. And he's world record holder, but not a Rando player. And so it was interesting to see him play because, like, it's a different flag set obviously than we do because they're doing, because we're doing glitchless and they're not. So like, but like I could see it was interesting because I could see things that we're better at because we do this all the time, and then like. I could see all these decisions, like, yeah, you should have done this, you should have done that, and then I could see, well, yeah, these are the parts that he's clearly better than we are. You know what I'm saying? I should have got that rupee. Oh well. Ah.
We'll come back to that.
Probably should have just died and used the death warp. Then did it involuntary. Then I did the involuntary death warp.
Door repair charges.
Mm-hmm. Door repair balls. I'm just now realizing something blindingly obvious that I didn't do earlier. I don't want to do that, but I got to. That I didn't do earlier that could have really cost me dearly.
You didn't collect $200?
Yeah. It could have cost me very dearly. And may still, but right now I'm like, at least I corrected it before it got too late. Fucking door repair charges, my god. It's not too late to whip it. Whip it good. Rarely get that early. Actually, here lately, I rarely get that at all. Oh. Ah! Rome bush.
Uh-oh. This is not going to work.
Okay, interesting. But is it not going to work? Could it not work? let's see. Ah, it's gotcha. The screen a dot on earlier. Interesting. I'm always stupid when I don't do this. And no, I don't want to dare to be stupid. I want to dare to be smart.
Oh, this week's, or well, not this, this month's Talking of the Hill was one of my favorite episodes.
Which one was it?
Little Horrors of Shop.
I
It's the one
remember
where
the
Hank
episode
becomes
name
the-
and don't remember specific details about the episode. Is that where
It's
he
the one
becomes
where
the
Hank-
shop teacher?
Yeah, he becomes the substitute shop teacher.
That's one of the best episodes. Yeah.
Much to Peggy's chagrin.
Right.
Like if you like Peggy being villain episodes,
That's it. She is
Like-
super ridiculously petty in it.
oh yeah.
As opposed to Tom Petty, who plays Lucky. Okay, I know
Yeah, I
what
thought
that
he
is.
was pretty super.
I know always come back to that.
Always mark one meat shop.
That's usually quite often fail to do that, but that's usually a wise move. How many of these are there?
Too many.
Just be aware, a forest shooting room is a really, really bad place to have a.
A lot of wizrobes.
Well, no, yes, that, but wall masters.
Oh yeah. Yep, I can see the pain in that. Oh,
Okay, that's interesting. I mean, the item drop dispersion in this is just it's completely random based on my arbitrary decisions, but it's an interesting the way it's worked out has been interesting.
well, the
so
overworld's
far.
been pretty good on like for luck, I would say.
No, what I'm talking about, like the dungeon items, like the dungeon items that I've acquired, I've gotten in an
Oh, sure.
I've got in an odd order. It's not something I'm used to happening in this particular way. There you go. Thank you, fairy. Ah. Come on, I can make it, I can make it, I can make it. Ah, I made it. Little shop, little shop, little shop bars. Feed me, Seymour.
Feed me, Seymour. Mother Brain herself.
The same person does the voice.
Yeah,
actor.
Levi Stubbs. Mother Brain is Audrey too.
I can hear it. That was stupid. That's helpful. That's it. Aha!
All these candle shops are behind bombs.
I found as much as I don't like to do it, I took the heart.
I
Have a heart.
have a heart, Bob.
I have one. It's just cold and dead.
You know what? We're so close.
Well, I mean, the bottom hadn't dropped out yet, Enigma. This could get really bad really quick. Oops. You know, interestingly, you know what the big secret is. I still haven't found one.
Really? It's
Yeah.
just 60 rupees.
Yeah. I'm just saying, somehow we diverged at a certain point, and I've not got around to getting the one you did. Now I found one. Oh, there's another one I forgot. Man, I made a couple mistakes and got lucky on them. I'm now realizing.
Even the little secret is 17. That could be worse.
Yeah, it's actually not a terrible little secret. The mid secret sucks, but door repair farts. Jesus.
Hey, Enigma, there's
Dodge!
somebody
Ah!
in the chat.
All that dodging. Man, Trogdor is elusive. He runs like an
While
NFL
you're dodging
linebacker.
and you're juking.
Yep, he's like an NFL running back. A dip, dive, duck, and then a dodge.
Doug
More
did a
door
dodge.
repair. God, I think that's 4 door repair charges.
Oh, I'm wasting these bombs because I'm bad at bombing. Just like in Bomberman.
Yep.
We should do another round of Bomberman.
That was fun to watch. Hard to follow, fun to watch.
Like I said, you should just do a little bit of single player and get your legs under you. You'll be able to.
I've never played a Bomberman game.
I mean, I'm not good at Bomberman either. But it's chaos. It's fun.
Hey, all right, bombs. I like it. I like it to that.
I like it. No,
I like it. I
not-
love it. I want some more.
that's
of
what
it.
I was trying to think of. Thank you.
I tried so hard. I can't get a rise
Okay, I
above
found
it.
an open candle shop for the first time. One that did not require a bomb or a candle to get into.
I thought about keeping looking, but then I was like, you know what? What if it ends up being the bookshop? You know? You knows it? Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, I
Don't
thought
take
of-
anything, or I'll disappear forever. That lever knew exactly when to jump up.
Might as well jump. Good. Just kind of hoping that would be a. Alright. I need y'all to drop some hearts. Oh, y'all don't have a heart. There's a heart. Oh, and I almost lost the heart. Then I died! The dodge I did not die caused my death.
Oh,
That was stupid.
one of the many stupid things you'll be doing today.
Yep. Fairly good at those. Probably wasting my time doing this without having full health anyway.
Yeah, I don't think I got to talk about the Zelda concert that we...
No, I don't think you really talked about it. You just mentioned it in passing. You talked a little bit more about the Cowboy Bebop, I think. Yeah.
We got too busy talking about the game that we were playing. So it was in a... Clearly this not legally sanctioned thing that this guy is doing, but it was at a church on Newberry Street in Boston. And we went to Buttermilk and Bourbon for dinner beforehand. You would have liked it a lot.
Never heard of that.
It's a chef in Boston. There's two locations. There's one in Watertown that I've been to a lot, and then there's the one on Newberry Street, which this is my first time going to it. You would have liked it a lot. Their list is very good.
Yeah, sounds up my alley. I mean, is it just is it a bar and restaurant, or is it?
Yeah, it's a bar and restaurant.
Okay.
And the chef, his biscuit recipe, I'm curious because they're square biscuits.
Seen that, but that's a little different.
Yeah, I mean, they're still biscuits, but they're shaped more like a cornbread.
Right. Yeah, like I said, I've seen it before, but not that's unusual for sure. Dead. Okay, I need to leave this dungeon.
Dungeon giving you a bad time.
Well, I need more health. It's just when everything can kill you in like one or two hits, you know.
That's a real drag.
Yeah.
So I mean, the church was an okay venue. One problem that was annoying was that they didn't give the guy who was playing the piano access to the how do you call it? The PA system.
Mm-hmm.
So he's trying to talk, and the acoustics are not good for him addressing the crowd.
Right.
So like we were really struggling to hear what he was saying in between his bits.
Yeah, it always
But,
sucks
I mean, his
when there's not
was pretty good.
It always sucks when there's not a good balance. Like when I saw Flogging Molly, for instance, like the venue I saw them in is great. It's this small, like very intimate venue. You're right up on stage. It's, you know, there's not a bad one. Like, I mean, you're in the pit the whole time, or either that or you're paying a lot of money for a seat up in like a balcony.
Yep.
Which I want to be in the pit anyway. It doesn't bother me. But the problem is the bands before them were great, but like whoever did the sound just did not know what they were doing, and like the vocals were all screwed up. Like just the entire mix, it was hard to hear the vocalists right well. Mm-hmm. They fixed it somewhat when Flogging Molly came out, but it was the Vandaliers and a band called Ruskaya. Ruskaya I was pretty decent with, but the Vandaliers I loved. Like I ended up really getting into them. I'm trying to remember what their term for their music is. I think they call it like Texas shithole country, but it's kind of yeah. But it's kind of more like a rock based country kind of thing. That was a shit room.
I mean, I hesitate to call it a concert. I guess it would probably be more like a concerto because it was like an hour long. He had a pretty good selection. I would say my main criticism is that this guy is definitely a guy who's a piano virtuoso, and it comes through a lot in his playing. Like, it's very active arrangements.
Mm-hmm.
He did a good job. I mean, like, he had a good spread of the stuff that he was doing. Wall Masters. Okay, that's everybody. The only stuff he didn't really pull from, like, he didn't pull from, like, Oracle stuff. He did, he did original Zelda, and he did Zelda 2, and Link to the Past, and Ocarina, and Majora's, and I think he did a little Wind Waker. That's hilarious. Kara was very surprised that they didn't play any Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom stuff. But overall, I mean, I was pretty happy with the stuff that they selected. But I would have appreciated like some slower material. Like there's just a lot going on all the time with the arrangements. Ow, 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 ow.
God.
I hate spike traps.
This dungeon, man, I swear.
It's not fungin.
You've already made the joke, you can quit.
Oh, I had a good one the other day.
If it was a pun, I can categorically say you didn't, but go on.
Oh, I did. So I found at the thrift store, I found a printer, and I took a picture of the printer, and I posted it saying, "You don't know me, but I'm your brother."
Okay.
This was a brother printer.
Oh, okay. I forget Brother's a brand.
It was just a
Makes
printer I
sense
found
now,
in the
yeah.
thrift shop. I just thought it was,
God.
And look, any chance I can
If
get to
it
do
weren't
a
for
Michael
door repair
McDonald-
charges, I would have had enough to buy a blue ring.
Oh, I do not like this palette.
I do not like it, Sam. I am. I mean, it's pretty generous with rupee drops. It's just that the secrets suck so bad.
Yeah.
Like, this is not a seed you're going to end up with the book and the ring. It's going to be like a one or the other, depending on what you find.
See, my spidey sense was tingling there. I forget, Bob. Did you like the Netflix Daredevil?
Oh, I adored the Netflix Daredevil.
Okay. We've been watching the new Daredevil, the Born Again.
It's weirdly split, even among people that are like, because I know people that are, I've listened to people talk about it that are huge Daredevil fans, and some of them like hate it, and others like even though they're ones you think might have a problem with it, but they loved it.
Wouldn't like it because they might not be on board with like the the Kingpin being the mayor thing.
Well,
But-
that also is that's also a plot line straight out of one of the major comic
I
plot
know.
lines.
I'm just saying that like they're not doing it exactly like that. So I mean, but overall, I mean, we've been enjoying it. I've been watching it with my buddy Tony. He was a real big fan of the Netflix series,
Yeah, I adored the
And-
Netflix series.
and he's been especially after this week's episode.
So did the fourth one come out? Is that what
The
we're
fourth
on?
one came out this week.
Okay, so I haven't seen a review of the fourth one. I also was like kind of cautioned. I'm like, man, like don't like try to judge too harsh because you've seen 3 episodes, and 2 of them were episodes 2 and 3 were from the show they canceled, the one where they completely redid it, where Vincent D'Onofrio and Charlie Cox went to Kevin Feige and just like, no, we got to do something different. Like their fans are gonna hate this, and so those are still left over from that. So it's
I
like
thought
I'm
they were
just,
fine.
huh? But that's what I'm saying is, I mean, I don't. If they're, sorry, I'm trying to concentrate.
Sure. Operation Be More Concentrate.
Right. But what I'm saying is, if those 2 episodes are from something that apparently was just completely abysmal to the point that the stars, basically revolted on it,
I think they were able to work it into something.
yeah, I think, I mean, I think they're there for a reason, and like I said, if that, it's, God, I can't say what I'm trying to say for this. Fucking bubbles, Jesus. There. Now I'm in decidedly better shape. But that's what I'm trying to get at. Is I'm trying to say that, like, yeah, we know that those are part of that other show, and if it's still obviously got a direction it's going, and not completely terrible, even with those still in it. So, like, to me that seems like a show you should give a chance. You give the rest of the episodes a chance.
Exactly.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Exactly. Give it a shot.
If by the end of it it's pretty garbage, who knows?
I mean, I thought episode 4 was like the best material so far.
Yeah, I'm more than a little surprised though at kind of how badly the viewership's done. Like, 'cause it's done very bad.
Well, the problem with it is that you have to know you can't just jump into it. So you have to know what's going on with the prior Daredevil. They don't really, which I think, I mean, you're appealing to that audience. You have to kind of take what comes, I think. But, like, it's great just having Vincent D'Onofrio. Like, that guy was made to play the Kingpin.
Oh, yeah, and he kills it, too. It's like, that's just... It's got... There's no question it's got some continuity problems because of things they've done in other non-Daredevil series, like where he was in Echo and all that. And for the most part, they're just ignoring that certain things happened.
They just paper over it.
Yeah, they're ignoring that certain things happened, and like that they've had a history of that. So I
wouldn't call it of ignoring. I think it's just what I would call hand waving.
Alright, let's see if we can do anything. That room sucked.
All that work for a door repair charge, and now I have no money.
Oh my god, that was so stupid of me.
You're stupid.
No, that was really stupid. Now I gotta do that shit-ass room again with the fucking bubble. Why would you put a fucking bubble in this room? Like, what can we do to make this room more of a dick? Let's put a fucking bubble in it. Now every fucking room's got shooty stuff in it, and I'm stuck in the middle of the room and can't do anything about it. Oh, that sucks. Ever gone in a room with no way to move from side to side and 4 freaking orange wizrobes just staring you in the face?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just killed 5 Octoroks with 1 bomb.
Nice. Quintuple kill.
I don't know why I'm marking that as a...
This is going to be an extraordinarily interesting dungeon shape when it's all said and done. Oh, what did I do? Shit. I will take that. That was another 4 wizrobes, but at least that was a wide open room and I had room to move. Oh, okay.
Yeah, wizrobes are easier when you can just kind of like...
Oh, wow, that is an interesting dungeon map.
mean, I'll take it. It's not what I wanted, but I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it. I used a bomb and got a bomb back. I mean, it's what some would call a free bomb.
Oh, I think I found your door repair charge place.
I've got at least 5 of them, so 5 of the, I think 9 altogether. All together, together, all together, together, all together. No, alright. I don't see the point in going downstairs until I've ruled everything else out.
We're just not going to deal with these blue dark nuts.
Oh, come on! Come on! Fuck! Oh. So if something, anything would just freaking drop hearts. Okay, that's... I think I know what that means, yeah.
The Cowboy Bebop show was great, though. You would have really liked it.
Yeah, like I
they
said,
had Wendy Lee.
Oh, go ahead.
I was say they had Wendy Lee there too, and she was she performed a couple songs.
Yeah, my nephew was really wanting to go, but like I said, it fell. It happened while I was. They were in Birmingham and Huntsville, and it just fell while I was still on vacation. I'm sure he went anyway, but I was like, yeah, man, that'd be a lot of fun. Do I want to try this? Am I stupid enough to try this? Apparently I am. I guess I am. No, that's Johnny. Maybe I am. Okay. I want this direction. Ah, oh, damn it. Oh, that was stupid. Nope. Damn it. Alright. There's one other thing I could try before I leave here. Encountered an unfortunate realization.
I'm so broke that I'm just walking out of my way to pick up random rupees.
Come on. Man, I've got... fuck. Kill me. Well, that shit...
Shite.
Yeah, that's pretty much gobshite. That's a perfect way to describe it. Perfectly cromulent way to describe it. To borrow one of Ricky's favorite words.
This room just had to be... Oh, I was about to complain that this room was full of bunnies, but then I killed the first one and it dropped a clock.
Ah. That's fortuitous. Let's just get it. It's not going to hurt anything. Maybe one of these things will drop a heart, you know? Actually, this works.
It's like you had to kill them because they opened a door. That could have been a lot worse.
It was a load-bearing door. But it could have been a lot better, too. wow, I wish. Well, I lacked the ability. I was gonna say, I wish I would have done that earlier, but I lacked the ability to do that earlier.
This would have been useful a while ago.
Snooze, it would have been useful to me yesterday. So I'll say that I get, like, I watched the trailer, obviously, like, and, for Happy Gilmore 2. And I will say I could get where people would think it's kind of, like, bland or whatever, because it doesn't really reveal too much of anything. But I thought it was perfectly decent. I mean, it just kind of told you, it looks like it's going to be a little more serious movie than its predecessor.
Well, I think they found the hook. They revealed the hook of the movie, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And the hook is, okay, Happy Gilmore was innovative in his time, but now everybody's got a long drive.
Yep.
So what sets Happy Gilmore apart? Aside from, the antics and everything.
I mean, I love that John Daly's his coach, apparently. That's awesome. Yeah, that's just great.
I think that's a great way of,
yeah.
Because, who doesn't, that's perfect, because, who doesn't like John Daly?
Nobody's hilarious.
I know. So I think that's a great way of saying, okay, we don't have Lee Trevino anymore. We don't have
R.I.P.
We don't have my brain is not functioning. We don't have
Chichi Rodriguez,
Carl Weathers anymore.
Yeah, Chichi Rodriguez was in the movie too. I think he's gone.
So I think that's a good way of saying, okay, that gives you sort of the personal, stakes for Happy. He's it's clearly, he was really good at golf and he retired, having been at the top of his game, so what brings him back? So I think there's something there.
Yeah, I'm a little more optimistic about it after having seen the trailer. I'm like, okay, I can see the point. I can see a plot hook here. I'm just not just because I've been beaten down by so many bad movies, but
I think the other thing too is that Adam Sandler has come around on being the butt of jokes again.
Mm-hmm.
So he's willing to poke fun at himself.
Well, it's kind of a shame because he's got he's a little bit defined by just a lot of the crap movies that he's made later in his career, but a lot of these later ones he's made have actually, some of them are really good. I quite enjoyed The Cobbler.
Well, it's after he did Uncut Gems, it's okay. He's you guys didn't seem to care about me doing Uncut Gems. So
yeah, and that's a movie with a hard character to like. I didn't finish it, but it was just man, it's too much for me. I'm man, this is just one horrible thing after another. I'm I think it's good. It's just it was tough on me. Fucking Wizrobe.
Wizrobe with the bizrobe. But yeah, I didn't, maybe I'm just I'm willing to accept whatever they'll throw at me or whatever, but I'm cautiously optimistic.
I would say that more describes how I felt about it. Okay, I didn't get the floor out of here.
Look on the floor, Bob. You might need to vacuum something or power wash it away.
Right. The power washing was a little annoying because it was just so specific.
I think all they need to do on that is just make an expansion DLC of just a new office and with new challenges. It's they've got something there.
Yeah, it was fun. Oh, come on. I was really, considering, like we said, considering the provenance of it, how it was made and all that, that's pretty freaking remarkable.
I would agree. Okay, so here's a Zelda dungeon question. You walk into a room. There's an open door, a key door, and a blocked door that you have to kill the enemies to open. Which door do you take first?
Open door, enemy door, and locked door. Do we have the any key?
You have enough keys in your inventory.
Okay, then usually I do the open one first. Oh, that's interesting. Apparently left as a command also registers as up as a command. You know, the upside, there's a ton of whiz robes in the dungeons, but the upside to literally all the Iron Knuckles ever being on the overworld means that there's none in dungeons, in really tight spaces that are hard to combat.
Bring us a shrubbery.
Ah, that was stupid of me. I knew I shouldn't have done that. That was the last big secret. And I did it when I had I did it when I had 200 something rupees. Alright.
Have a heart, Bob.
I told you I have one. It's just cold and dead. No, go back. Why'd I get that? Ugh. Quit being dumb, Bob. Doesn't suit you.
Yeah, quit being stupid.
Mm-hmm.
You're better than that.
I never thought about it. Is this the only Zelda game where your own bombs don't hurt you?
No, there are other Zelda games where bombs don't hurt you. Like newer Zelda games.
Okay, so I wouldn't know the newer ones, but the ones I'm aware of, I was like, well, Link to the Past, they hurt you. Ocarina of Time, they hurt you. I would assume Majora's Mask and Wind Waker, they do.
Bombs shouldn't hurt you anyway. It's dumb.
I'll tell him you said that. I can take it under advisory.
Oh, we went to a different used game store last Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
One that I haven't been, even though it's on my regular thrifting route, I have not actually gone there. They had a lot of really expensive stuff. This is a shape, I tell you.
I wish I could remember. My buddy's got my buddy runs a comic shop here in town, and he's got some vintage games and stuff from his own collection. Like I bought something from him that I didn't have. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head now, but he had I want to say it was a Sega Saturn game, and I don't remember what it was, but it was crazy. I was like, there's a Saturn port to that game, and he's like, yeah, it was like $300. But I want to say it was something like Doom 2 or something. It was something just I'd never even considered, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it was. For the life of me, I cannot remember. Yeah, go ahead. Why freaking not?
Why not, he says.
Mm-hmm. You ask why, I ask why not. I need to do a thing I wasn't thinking about earlier. Two things, actually. We shall do them in sequential order. Oh, I forgot about that. Just now got the white sword item after all this time. My checks have been in kind of an odd pattern this time because they've been more like checks of opportunity, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need those bombs. I resemble that remark.
Oh, I should have.
Yeah, you should have.
Ever been in a room where you're like, well, I probably should kill everybody in this room, but you didn't?
Yeah.
And it's a good thing I killed it.
Yeah, it happens. Why are you not? Ugh.
Why are you not dead?
No,
Why?
it wouldn't get the heart. Like it was just sitting there. I'm like, I'm touching the heart. Stop touching me. Stop touching me.
Stops copies me, Toki.
Okay, that's bottom corner. That one won't count. Oh yeah, I remember now. I remember everything. I remember.
Always paranoid about wall masters.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's always an unpleasant mistake to make. Okay, here's another one. So you got two open doors. Doesn't matter what kind, lock or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them is enemy gated. So you, by virtue, you have just being in the room, you kill the one that's enemy gated, right?
Yeah.
So do you go in the one that was enemy gated
Yes.
every
The
time?
reason why, usually, and the reason why is sometimes those enemies respawn and it's a pain in the ass, but also, those doors won't get marked on your map.
Oh, if you don't go through them.
Yeah. So it's important, I think, to always, because we've done dumb shit where.
We have done dumb shit, that's for sure. Okay. I don't have to kill that, so I'm not going to kill that room.
Very paranoid about wall masters.
Are you a paranoid android?
Marvin.
It's a radio here. That's a Radiohead reference there, son.
Well, it's a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference there, son.
No, Paranoid Android's one of their albums, if I'm not mistaken.
Because it's named after Marvin the Paranoid Android.
I think he was paranoid. I thought he was called something else.
He's Marvin the Paranoid Android.
Fair enough. He's not really paranoid though. He's just he's just manic depressive.
I know he's just really depressed, but
yeah. Which, by the way, like, say what you want about the movie, Alan Rickman was born to do that.
I think the movie was fine.
I enjoy the movie, but I mean, I'm not, it's obviously nothing like the book, but
that's fine.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so Radiohead may have been making. Oh wait. Radiohead may have been making a Hitchhiker's reference. I was making a Radiohead reference. So there's
Well,
the
I mean,
distinction.
that's fair, but it's a recursive reference.
I agree.
It's a reference and a reference and a reference.
Ah, come on, don't put me on that side.
This better not be the fucking room. It was!
Indeed, it was.
The last goddamn room.
Isn't that usually how it works?
It is literally the last room. There are no other rooms.
I get that, and I still say, isn't that usually how it works?
Not always. I've gotten lucky. Oh, I can't go this way.
You can't go this way. I can't hear you.
Because I'm not saying anything.
That's what I freaking say, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
I don't normally go this way, but
Do you go your own way?
of course.
I actually pretty much unadulteratedly hate that song, but it's just heard it way
It's
too
a
many
fine
times.
song. You've just
That's what I said.
Heard it
I've heard
too
it.
much.
I've heard it entirely too many times. Okay. Interesting dungeon shape we got here. Never saw that coming a mile away. That was a stupid hit. It's gonna make.
Are there any non-stupid hits?
Yeah, usually. It was a hit I easily could have avoided. Son of a bitch. The irony inherent in this, the sheer irony inherent in this dungeon I'm in right now is not even funny. Fracking figures. Says Bob as he laughs bitterly. Okay, leave those there just in case. Leave those there just in case. It's gonna be one of those damn rooms, isn't it? Ah, I'm tired of these. My God. This enemy is like, there's been 9 billion of them in this seed, I swear.
$9 billion enemies.
9 billion
Oh, that
enemies.
reminds me. At my comic book store, I think somebody bought it because I didn't see it this week. But he got in a vintage Austin Powers 2 Dr. Evil with Mini-Me on the Evil Mobile, his little go-kart thing action figure.
That's pretty cool.
It is cool. And it's like, it was vintage. It's like, it's cool, but it wasn't like I needed to spend like $50 on it cool.
Right.
But it was still cool to see, you know?
Yeah, toys, like, I
have
totally
enough
get
action
it. Like,
figures.
I in the sphere of enough people that are, obsessive with hot toys and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, I see these collections. I'm like, yeah, dude, those are awesome. Like, that's badass. But that's just not something a road I've ever been tempted to go down.
Running away. I bravely turned my tail and fled.
Discretion is the better part of valor, my friend. Especially where Blue Iron Knuckles might be involved. Fucking door repair charge. Thought I had the last of them. But alas, I didn't.
Boy, this would have been really annoying.
Still could be. You could just be being optimistic.
I mean, that's true.
Oh, I'll have to look at that later. Alright. Got a little bit more to do. We're working our way through the rest of all this nonsense.
All the nonsense.
All
Not
the
just some of
nonsense.
it.
Nope, every bit of it. Oh, I know when I didn't. Okay. I know something I didn't check. Oh, let's do this. Aquamentus awaits with a 1996 Dodge Caravan. Okay, that's pretty freaking random. Yeah, let's go ahead and top off bombs while we got a shop here. Though it's of fairly little use to me now, when it would have been extremely useful to me earlier. Of marginal utility. I'll tell you something I'm not happy about. I guess for whatever reason, I don't know if it's... I honestly don't know if it's Samsung themselves made the decision or who made the decision. But anyway, the messaging client that I've used forever, Verizon Messages, they decided to just discontinue using it and try to force you to go to Google Messages. Which Google Messages fucking sucks. Like, doesn't do even the... Like, you can't even mute a... a group text. It's like, this is horrible. So I'm using like Samsung Messenger, which is only marginally better than what I had. I mean, only marginally better than Google, and it keeps trying to get me to. It'll pop up and be like, you get more blah 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 if you go to Google Messages, and I'm like, fuck you.
Oh, you know what's been driving me insane lately? I don't know if this is a Windows bug or a Realtek bug.
There's, oh my god.
But there's a issue where call where this not an application level, but the system level muting on my microphone will get turned on. See, it seems to be at random, but it seems to correlate with when I'm actually starting like a application like video conference.
Yeah.
Like using Slack or Google Chat or something like that. And it is driving me up it is just insane. So I posted it in Slack at work, and I've got like a whole bunch of people going, yes, that's happening to me too. And the problem is I don't know which Windows update caused it.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm pretty sure it's the Realtek drivers, but like I can't roll them back.
Well, I was sitting here thinking like I just did something really dumb, and I'm like, not too bad. I mean, like I probably could have saved a little bit of time, but like there wasn't any quick way to get to where I needed to go. Wasn't a really quick way to bridge two gaps. Let's put it that way.
Sure. So did you eventually buy a candle, or did you take one from a heart choice?
I took one from a heart choice.
Okay.
I had the same problem you. I didn't find one to buy until I had bombs.
I took the heart choice one immediately.
Yeah. I did too. I didn't even think about it. I'm like, I don't
Well, I
have
mean,
one.
the
I was
first
afraid the
one I
bookshop
found.
would be the I was afraid the bookshop would be the candle shop, basically. Because that tends to happen. Oh, come on.
What the hell is taking y'all so long? I'm sitting here chopping away in some
It's
vegetables,
only an
listening
hour
about a
and
girl face
16
playing.
minutes. We're doing pretty
You're
good.
willing to talk? You can't do this shit.
It's an hour and 15 minutes. Finish the game already. Just do
We've
it
had
up.
some of these, like, if they're really hateful. This one I don't think has been particularly hateful.
No, it's
but-
just long. Like this isn't one you were ever. Oh my god. Okay.
I mean, this feels like it could be you play your cards right,
I don't really think so. I think it was just I think we're making pretty good time on it. Like I think it's just
I'm not disagreeing.
I think it was just the way it's laid out. It was just everything's kind of spread far apart. You got items at specific times. I mean, I've played infinitely worse seeds. I'll just put it that way. What would be the best? Okay, that's down here.
How was your soup, bud? What kind of soup did you make?
No, he popped out.
Oh, he popped out.
Jerk.
Yeah, what a jerk.
She's like, I'm so. Girl,
He
it's like,
didn't
I'm
even
so
hang
sorry.
around if he's gonna come in and heckle, he needs to at least let us heckle him back.
I know. Let us do some
It's not
Jekyll to
cricket.
his. Some heckle to his Jekyll. No, this fucking room. Man, this is hateful even with my current equipment. How the hell I got through this room earlier is sheer freaking miracle. Now the question becomes, how much longer can Bob hold on to this big shield? Because I've not lost it yet, but there's been very
It's been
few
close.
likes.
Yeah,
I've only had it for a short amount of time, so. Then he just leaves like a cowardice. Yes, that's exactly what he does. The coward that he is.
Coward of the... Not the coward of the county, he's the coward of the channel.
Right, yeah. Fair.
Oh.
Really? This dungeon is just hateful, man. This layout, I'm just here to tell you.
You're not saying, you're just saying.
I ain't saying, I'm just saying. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Okay.
I'm not saying. I'm a Super Saiyan.
I'm a Super Saiyan. I am Lion-O. I'm Lion-O. It's always one of my favorite lines from that song by Reliant K. It's I'm not just a cat, I'm more than that. I'm a thunder cat too.
Thunder, 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 thunder.
Thundercats. Ho!
Huh. Dost thou even Rando, bro?
Yeah, the other line is God dang it. The other line in it is sword of omens come to me. I am an open soul, can't you see? Fly from your sheath into my paw. I am the greatest thundercat of them all. Wow, this is a hateful room. Okay. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Oh. I thought that way would have been faster, but it wasn't.
It was not.
Sorry, Bob, but I'm coming up on time.
I'm in 9. I know where Ganon is, and I know where Zelda is. I just don't know how to get to Ganon. Yeah. I got hung up. I spent way too much time in level 4, where if I'd have just done the next dungeon, I'd have been fine.
I'm pretty sure I beat level 1 was like my first dungeon.
Oh, see, yeah, it was one of my last.
I got the red ring and the wand.
Yep, yep. I've had the bomb wine for a while.
That was what I was reacting to.
I'm very poker faced when it comes to the bomb wand. Oh, there's a room I could lose it in.
And yeah, I definitely, I actually didn't have a problem.
Oh, I lost it.
Gathering rupees.
No, I didn't. I killed it in time.
And if people didn't recognize, the song was indeed just Dr. Mario.
Oh, I had no idea what it was.
I'm Dr. Mario, and I prescribe high fives.
Yeah, I didn't have a clue what it was.
Yeah, it's 1:22. That's a pretty good time for this.
I think it was. Yeah.
It's decent. I'll have enough to, by the time you get this done, I don't know if there's a Doobie Bounce House tonight or if it's brain not functioning. Beebla, beebla, beebla. Rub down night. It's probably Yacht Rock Rub down tonight, so...
I mean, the clue to where Ganon... I mean, now getting to where he's at is one thing, but the clue to where Ganon is and the knowledge of where Zelda is like right when you go in the damn dungeon.
Right when you go on, I know. This is a very breezy level 9.
Man, I haven't found him yet.
Give it a whirl. Go to the Dark World.
This is also a lot less hearts than I normally fight Ganon with, but I do have Drink.
Yeah, you don't even have a... I mean, you do... yeah, you do have... It was... I got the letter early.
I did too, yeah.
Drank was 69.
Yep, 69, dudes. Oh, there's been so many freaking... I swear to God, so many freaking dig doggers in this seed.
The Doobie Bounce House is tomorrow night. That's a bummer. Because I'll be at... Karen and I are going to hang out tomorrow night. I don't know. Maybe she might want to listen. I've introduced her to the concept of Yacht Rock, and she seems amenable. So
I'm beginning to think this is one of those clues that lied again, because, like, I've done most of the northeast corner, and I ain't seeing Ganon hide nor hair.
You have not done the entire northeast corner, I can assure you.
I've done the very majority of it, depending on what you consider northeast.
So I believe the way they do it is they divide it by the center quadrant.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, northeast means it could be anywhere from, if you divide the whole map up into quarters, it's like it's a whole quarter of the map that Ganon could be in.
I hear them. Okay, probably in this room then. Yeah. You see, that's more kind of the center, but I can see what it's saying. That barely
it is
qualifies.
Still technically
yeah.
the northeast quadrant.
By the barest mark, by the that's why you said even, Rando, bro.
It should say quadrant, not corner, I think.
Yeah.
Northwest quad of Skull. Actually, I bet you can walk straight down from there to Zelda's room.
Probably. Oh, gotta do it. Don't be stupid. He's only one or two. He's only one or two more. Yeah, he's only one or two more hits anyway.
Yeah, don't be dumb when you have drank.
Yeah, one more hit. Okay. Gundorf.
Yeah, that level 4 with that heart container all the way in that last room, that ate up a lot of my time. That was really annoying.
Yeah, that got me too. I did similar. My problem, I spent a lot of time in it because I could make just enough progress, but I didn't have full hearts, and like I kept getting killed, and I'm like,
I was looking for the bow. It was the last thing I was looking for, and the bow ended up being in like level 6.
it's 3.
No, the 3 was Silver Arrow.
No, oh yeah. My bad. Yeah, you're right. It was 6. Yeah, I figured out where silver arrows were earlier, but did I not kill them when I was in here earlier? I don't know why I just bothered to kill them then. I think just sheer force of habit. Well, where the hell was that room at?
No, you got to go up, and then to the left.
Oh, I come into it. It messed me up. I came into it from a different way.
Yeah.
There's time. Yeah, I don't think 122 and 128 aren't bad times for that
That's
seed.
not bad. Like, this is definitely a 90-minute seed.
Well, yeah, because everything's spread out, and that's what I was saying. Like, there's running from level to level, even with the flute. There's no good way to get there.
Yeah. And that starting thing being in the, all the way in that left side corner. But I think all
Fireborn,
things
I didn't see it in my
considered,
chat, but Fireborn Scuttle said this will be an easy seed due to the master key. Yeah, yeah. It does make things so much easier.
It made life a lot easier, that's for certain. And that level 1 was a very good level.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
I mean, level 1 was pretty much a level 5. The ring and the wand, that was a level 5.
It would have been a level 5 if it had like a bow. The third one was a regular boomerang.
That's true. Yeah, do your rando, bro. Yeah.
But like having a red ring and a wand in the same dungeon, that's pretty damn good in my book.
Yep, that's pretty close to a level 5.
Yep. And the book shop was not in an awful spot.
No, it wasn't. It was easy to get to. And thankfully I had enough rupees when I got it.
I did too.
Yep.
That was good, Bob.
Yep, that was a good race.
Yep. No LRT next Wednesday.
Okay.
Because we're going to see the Princess Mononoke in the
theater. Yeah, you said that, yeah.
So Maybe Thursday. You probably don't have a bye week next week, so we're probably not going to have. I'm going to my mom's house next Saturday, so there's no chance of us next Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I guess we'll have a bye week next week for LRT.
Yeah, that could work.
Yep. All right, then. Thanks for playing.
Hey, no problem at all.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Yep, we'll see y'all.
I've hit the button.
I need to hit. Sorry, power off.